back to my channel. It's been a minute since I came live to do my makeup. I have been coming live to do either street food vlogs or street food eating, as well as I came live to do clients hair and makeup. So yesterday I did a bridal hair and makeup. So today I'm actually doing my hair and makeup, right? But if you see me look across to this side for any particular reason, my mirror is on this side of me. So I'm going to be looking across, and then I have my camera directly in front of me recording also, so that you all can get it uploaded, as well as a horizontal upload on my page. So good morning and welcome. My name is Sharice, and on my channel, I showcase my daily life as a wife, as a mother, and of recent, I have been showcasing you guys a little bit about my business, which is actually in the beauty field. Good morning, Pokemon Fortunes, which is actually in the beauty field. So, yeah. So let's get started on my makeup, and I like to start with eyebrows, so I'm going to begin with my brows, right? And I just kind of root it a bit. Is high CA education. So I'm just filling them in really softly, nothing too harsh. Because my eyebrows is already shaped, I just like to fill in the ends just a bit slightly. Greetings from South Africa. Good morning. I am from Trinidad. We are in the Caribbean. Hi, Max Michael. Much love from Barbados. Hi, love to have Barbados here. I have some friends in Barbados. Nice. So we have my eyebrows already shaped. I'm not doing too much filling in because I already have thick brows. So I don't want it super thick, right? I just like to fill out the ends because the ends are a bit much more on the thinner side, right? And my go-to foundations are LA Colors and the Maybelline 30-hour foundation. So I like to use these two. I like to mix them to get my perfect shade. Alright, so I'm putting a little bit of the LA Colors and just a little bit of the Maybelline, and I'm gonna mix that in. And I'm gonna carve out. Tobago is actually one of the best. Tobago is beautiful. Yeah. So I just mix it in. I need to add a little more of the lighter shade for popping highlights. What's the difference between a Jamaican and a Trinidadian? Our accents are different. We are Caribbean people, but our accents are a bit different. Right? So if you, as I said earlier on, if you see me just look across on this side, my mirror is on this side for me to be able to properly see, especially around the eye area. Nice. Good. We have one eye down, and I'm going to do the next side now. Like that. I'm gonna bring down the balance down on my lid. Like that. Hi guys and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Sharice and I'm from Trinidad. So we have a really nice smooth base there. Like that. Good. So we're gonna do something really soft with the eyeshadow this morning. I'm thinking a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna use my Morphe. I've had this palette for quite a while and it's my very much my go-to palette. What's that you're putting on? I'm putting on makeup, so I'm gonna do my eyeshadow now. I'm also gonna be reaching for my Be Perfect Carnival XL palettes. Right? Because there are some colors in here that I really like. I wanna go something soft on the eyes this morning. I haven't done eyeshadow with you all in quite a while on myself. So I actually wanted to do some of that this morning. Right? Hi, Walk Through Wonders. Nice to have you here with me. I'm just kind of doing like a back and forth motion to ensure that I blend out that color really well. Oh yeah, yeah. Hi. Yeah, we waiting to in the car. Nice. So we have a soft, really nice soft orange. That's gonna be my transition shade. And I'm just gonna go a little bit darker on the end. Like here, right here. Hi, I'm from Trinidad. And that. Just super back and forth like that. So I like to smoke out the corner. It adds a little bit more depth to the eye, especially when you're going to do liner like that. Right? And I want to go something a little more silvery and bronzy on the eyes. Like that. everyone like and subscribe. Yes, thank you very much. I also now have super chats as well as membership, so you can check out that on my page. I know someone was asking me a little while back if I do have super chats. I actually know to. So I'm gonna do some now. I am in the beauty industry, so I do hair and makeup, and most times I don't wear makeup. But there are times where I thoroughly enjoy wearing makeup. Next, I'm going to some liner. It's like that. Liner does require a little more precision so that you don't mess it up. So next, so we have liner down. I'm gonna be doing some lashes, and my lashes of choice for today is gonna be this cherry blossom brand. It's Mink 3D lashes, and I'm using the style Moon. So this is the style that we're gonna be using, right? If you all do see me look forward to, my camera is also directly in front of me. So I have to usually I usually have to cut my lashes because my eyes, the space that my eyes hold, it's not shorter than what the lashes, you know, than what the lashes are doing. So yeah. So I usually have to cut and measure like that. So I've cut one side. I'm gonna put some glue on it and allow it to get tacky before we put it onto our eyes. That's one side down. I'm gonna cut and adjust the other side now. I usually have an idea of how much I need to cut on the other side, so I don't usually need to measure the next side. But I'll still go in, measure it off, just to make sure I cut enough, and then put my glue. Good morning and welcome everyone. For those of you who are new here, my name is Cherise, and we're just doing a quick get ready with me. That's what Not sure how quick it's gonna be because I'm doing my eyelashes, my makeup a little more in depth this morning. Right? And while my lashes while I'm waiting for my lashes to get tacky, I'm going to apply some primer on my face. So I'm using the Maybelline Super Stay Primer, and I'm gonna whip that into my T-zone area. Yeah. I'm going to put some on my forehead. This is a pore eraser primer. This usually just does the job pretty good for me. Nice. So now we can start to stick these lashes. We have to add a little more glue on the side. Yeah. There. Okay, and we have one lash down. See how that lash kind of just instantly kind of lifts the entire eye. Right, doing the next side now. Yeah. And just like that, we have the two lashes down. Mhm. So we need to make sure this one is fitted properly. And yeah, good. And just like that, our lashes are down. Now time to do the face. I like to make sure my lashes are really stuck down, right? And my lashes don't move throughout the day at all, right? So now time to do the face. I'm gonna pump some more foundation on the back of my hand because what I have on my hand dried down already. So mixing the foundation on the back of my hand. Warm up that foundation also. Right. Yeah. Just spreading it. I'm not putting too much, but I'm just spreading it throughout this side of my face. I like to do one side at a time. And I'm just gonna blend that all in now. Yeah. And remember to bring it down like by the chin area here so it blends well with the neck. You don't wanna have two different shades going on there. And then to the other side. Gonna blend it all the way up, spread it so that it's easier for the brush to spread it on the rest of the face. Yeah. Nice. All right. Right. Now we're gonna chin area. Nose. Now time to clean up on the top area of my forehead. You see how instantly carving out the top area of the brow just instantly shapes the brow even more. And for those of you who were here at the start, you would have seen that I didn't actually fill in my entire brow. I like a more faded, feathery look. Gives me a much more natural finish. Now it's time to highlight, so I'm gonna need to put a little more of the lighter shade because I like my highlight to really be open, especially underneath the eye area. Yeah. Yeah. The nose. Yeah. Cupid's bone. Chin area. And don't forget the forehead. I know. Right. So let's see. I'm gonna take my blending brush and I'm just gonna blend it under the eye crease. Yeah. And the brush that we use for foundation, I'm just gonna buffer it, buffer the ends so that it looks well blended with the rest of the face. And there isn't any harsh lines there. To the next side. Yeah. Blend out. I'm doing my forehead. I know my forehead was the last place that I did, but it dries out first, and I don't want this big circle, this big obvious circle on top of my forehead. So just blend that, buff that out. Chin area. Buff it out. Good, nice. Now it's time to set that area that I'm using for setting powder. I'm using Sasha Buttercup in the light buttercup actually. There's a yellow one and there's a light one. I have the yellow one right here. Let's see if I get it. This one is much more on the orange side, so it's much more orange. So I don't want that one. And this one is much lighter. I'm gonna brush that into my skin right there. Yeah. Forehead area. Nice. No foundation. Yeah. Nice. And I'm gonna also be using this Tasha powder palette. So on it's over, I'm using Perfect Honey. Then I'm gonna burn myself off my forehead. Like that. Chin area. Don't forget to bring it down where you can cut it through. And the nose bridge. Up into the brow. I could usually do this with one brush, but if you prefer to use a smaller brush, especially for around the nose area, you can. Up into the brow like that. Like that. I am going underneath my in the waterline area, so I'm gonna use some foundation, but I'm using a very thin brush, and I'm gonna pull the waterline slightly like that. Are you seeing me good? Just I'm using the foundation just because I don't use eyeshadow primer, a specific eyeshadow primer, but I do want to go in under the eyes. Right? I'm gonna use the same brush. Because I'm wearing purple, I'm gonna use this purple shade and pat it on the waterline. I don't have a purple. I don't have a purple eyeliner, so that is why I'm using eyeshadow. I really want it very potent. I'm not sure if y'all are seeing it properly. I guess this is where when I upload it on my channel, yeah, y'all are seeing it. That purple. Y'all are definitely, I'm definitely seeing the purple. Are y'all seeing that purple that we just put on there? I'm gonna put some mascara to blend my natural eyelashes with the strip lash that we put on, right? Yeah, some down below too. Yeah. I know. Right, time to do some blush. And if you don't have a blush palette, but you do have an eyeshadow palette, you can most definitely use an eyeshadow because that's what I'm doing. It's a sort of a peachy color that we put in there. And cheek. And just go bring it up a little. Yeah. And I like to highlight. So bring some highlights up here. Right now. And now dust off that excess powder that we had underneath the eyes. Nice. And I just kind of clear my space a little. So I don't need all of these things on my space anymore. I forgot I had this in my right here. Just to make sure that, you know what I forgot to do? Put a color in the tear duct. I love to see that tear duct color. Right? Pops the entire look. Yeah. Nice. Now we're finished with the eyes. Right? Now it's just to do my lips. And I always like to go in with a brown lip liner to outline. Okay. Gonna add this pinky color on top. Just kind of rub it to blend it in. Yeah. Right. Right. And I'm just gonna set that area there. Never put any more powder because what is left on the powder? What is left on the bread? Right up. Yeah. And now I'm going to just wipe off this foundation off the back of my hand. Clearing up my face now. I'm gonna set my face with rose water and this Fix It spray from Maybelline. I think I wanna add some gloss to the top of my lips. Right. Yeah. That's beautiful. Yes. I like that gloss. I don't want to handle fan. Those, fans are just small, so I'm just gonna use this, my lashes box, to dry my face before we do my hair. Good, so this is the finished makeup look, right? time to get into my hair. On a plain nice base. And a plain nice piece of it. Right? I think I forgot the product that I want to use in my hair. We have to look at it, but I'm gonna pass over my hair first. Right? Turn the middle. Yeah. This one twist the thing, please. Well, good. So you just get my products on the side of here. So I'm gonna be using this defining Creole custard to style my hair. The product that I initially wanted. I don't know the hair. I'm just gonna go in section by section. I'm going to detangle my hair first. Right. I'm using this Creole custard. Pass that through my hair. I thought I needed my spray bottle, but my hair is still very wet. And I'm just gonna separate this piece into two. Comb it through this. Kind of curl it so that I know that's the one that is not product as yet. Pass that through my in hair. Shake it out. When you apply the product like this in a section, each curl is fully saturated and it limits how much frizz you actually experience. Yeah. I'm gonna do that throughout my entire hair until I reach the top. I actually saw a style that I wanted to try. I actually used to do it when I was much younger and I actually forgot about it. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, this is something I could definitely retry in my hair now that my hair is much longer. When you shake it, the curls get individualized and they don't clump or lump together. Like that. See our curls are coming together beautifully. And when my hair dry, it's gonna really puff out, like not frizzy, not a bad puff out, but the curls are gonna get much larger. I'm just gonna pass my hand through it to make sure when I apply a little more product and just pass my hand through my hair, make sure all the product is evenly distributed throughout my hair and that I didn't miss any spots. Yeah. Right? So I want to neaten up this part here. Make sure that it's, down the middle. Right. So we're gonna work in one section at a time. So I'm gonna put this one to the side for a little. And what I'm gonna do is make another section here. And put this to the side, and I'm just gonna, I don't wanna work on this right now, so I'm just gonna separate it like that. I'm gonna take some gel, comb out this waist. Make sure this is detangled because when you twist it, you don't want any lumps. So, I'm gonna put my gel. Like that. Make sure it's really neat. And I'll brush that up with it. And get my rubber band. What you're gonna do is twist it like this. You have a nice twist. And I'm gonna secure a rubber band or an elastic band. I'm not sure what you call it, but it's a black rubber band. So here, rubber band. Nice. Just tighten that into place there. You're gonna take your product. So I have some curls that is nice. Gonna take your curl product, whichever I'm using this cool custard, and then you're just gonna rake that through this piece of the hair before we tap it. Like that, right? So we're gonna do the next side before we deal with this part here. And secure this side here because we don't need that side right now. And let's put your gel. We get my little liner ready. And I'm gonna curl, I'm gonna twist in this direction. And as you're twisting, you're pulling the hair to keep twisting. Yeah. Secure it with a rubber band so that the twist doesn't come out. Lock that in there. Make sure it's not too tight so that it's not uncomfortable for you. I'm gonna put my product into my hair. Right, now to deal with the sides that we left out, I'm gonna take that down. These sides, you're gonna put your gel and brush it up into one side at a time. Hi, Italy. Nice to have you here. And because I like my hair to have these little swoops, I like to do it before I put it up into my hair. Good. So you're gonna get another one again. And these pieces together with this piece here, this other piece, I'm gonna bring that up here. Just got a little bit tangled my hair. We want possibly. like that. Right, so you can take your brush. In this case, I'll take my comb. Smoothen it out. You'll have to go back in and fix the hair. I'm just gonna make back up our swoops because they kind of came out when we brushed off the hair. I'm just gonna take my comb, pull it up like that. To the other side. Let's see. Right? Take your styling jelly. I'm just gonna pass it through that section of the hair that we did not we didn't really properly define. Like that. You kind of feather around the top so that it is much fuller. Like that. Just clean off my hands. How do you all think we should finish off this look? So you think with hoop earrings or square earrings? I like this square. I'm gonna go with the square today. Like that. Right. Yeah, I like that. So when my hair is dry, it will fluff out much more and give us a much more voluminous look. But this is the finished look. Just pat in my face. Right now. Great. And we are completed. So guys, thank you so very much for tuning in on this live with me. I thoroughly enjoyed because this was actually a hairstyle I used to do when I was much younger. And I saw it as an inspo this morning and decided to try it and I absolutely love it. Right guys? So thank you so very much. I'll see you all in the next one. And for those who aren't subscribed yet, don't forget to like and subscribe and tune in. Turn on post notifications for whenever I go live or when I post and upload to my channel. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.